Hey guys, today we're going to make a cloth pad, and this is my pattern. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. You can simply trace a disposable pad that you like, that fits you really well, or you can trace one of your cloth pads that you already have. But if you don't have either of those things, you want to draw a long line that's 13 inches. So you have a long line that's 13 inches, and then 6.5 inches you're going to put a dot. And through this dot you're going to draw a line that's 7.25 inches. And then where the dot was, 2 inches downward, draw another dot, and 2 inches upward, draw another dot. And then through these dots you're going to draw a line that's 4 inches in both areas. Then you can draw the curves easily. And there you have your pad. And then we're going to cut this out. So what I have right here is a receiving blanket. It's 100% cotton. You're going to want to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And place your pad on it and trace it out or pin it down. Alright, so now I've got it traced out here, and I'm going to cut it out. Now you only want the flaps to be too thick, so cut 2 of them off. Now we're going to zigzag stitch all the way around the edge using our sewing machine. Alright, I've zigzagged around once. I'm going to keep going around until the raw edge is pretty much covered with zigzag stitch. Usually it takes me 3 or 4 times. Alright, so now we're going to sew down here. You want to make sure to leave a gap because we're going to be stuffing these if you want to put an insert in it. I do this by putting it on like this and pulling this part this way and then just zigzagging down. Now you're going to want to make scrap pieces that you can stuff inside here in case it's like your first or second day of your period. So I just cut squares and then I'm going to sew around them in the straight stitch, turn it inside out and sew down. And it's just so that I can stuff that in there and it will be more absorbent. The reason I don't want to add any more layers to this is that it won't dry. It'll stay wet and it'll get moldy, and these layers you can add or take away depending on what time of the month it is, and you can take them out and they dry faster. So here it is. You can make these longer too. I bleed mostly in the middle, so I really don't need to add extra. And then when you want to stuff it, you just push it in here and straighten it out until it lays flat. The last thing you're going to want to do is add a clasp. I'm going to sew on a magnetic one. Alright, so I sewed on a little clasp and now it's completely ready to be worn. You just attach it like that. And wear.